Today I'm going to fit a couple more spots onto the front of the Jeep, onto the bull bar at the front. I'm going to give me a bit more lighting to add to the two KC highlights, thin lights I've got on the front of the Jeep, up on the A-pillars, so they'll all come on up at the same time. They're all in amber, and these are the long range spots for Auxbeam. Stick around, let's see me fit them. Welcome back to Off the Beaten Track Canada. I'm going to fit some Auxbeam 4-inch LED pods, 72 watt, to give me some good range out on the dark roads, so I can see clearly when I'm heading to work on the morning. Drive down some very dark roads, which is why I installed the KC Highlights slim lights. They do a really good job, but they're, because they're spots, they're in a narrow field of view. I want to use them to illuminate the edges of the road, and use these other two 72 watt beams to go straight down the road to give me a better coverage. You'll see there they're good. They do have the limitations. The amber LED and the amber lighting is good for the contrast, especially when I'm expecting a lot of driving in the snow, so that'll help me on the roads. And then end of the video, I'll show you what it looks like with the lights fitted, and so you can do some comparison. I'll do a flip between the two. Stick around, let's go. Let's fit them. My first impressions are pretty good. They seem like a well constructed light. The housing, the stainless steel fittings all seem to be of high quality. So in the kit you get two lights as I expected, the short length of installed cable. They are hardwired. The mounting brackets made of what looks like stainless steel, pretty high quality. The Auxbeam sticker, a couple of Allen keys, the instructions, and a good length, and harness with some relays, etc., and a selection switch. Time to clear the garage out. Need to get my bike out of the way, bring the Jeep in. Now I've got the trailer here. It's a little bit wider than my previous one, so the Jeep's a little bit more of a tight fit, but it does fit just. So I'm going to bring the Jeep in and we can get started. The plan is to mount them in these two holes here. I should have enough room and they shouldn't get in the way of the winch. But that should fit nicely there for the two spots. If it doesn't work, then I'll just replace these fog lights here. So I already have the KC Highlights sim lights on the A-pillars already fitted to the SPod, so it'll just be a case of just joining them up with that one. And so I won't need all the harness from these light set. They'll go straight to the SPod and they should all work together. Cavalry's here. Case has come along to help me finish my lights. Hi. Hi. Okay, we're just carefully putting the sprocket on there. We've removed it from here just so we can get to these easier. Once we've fitted that, then we can fit them in. We'll cut the harness off, leaving the 2-core cable. We're going to attach that direct to the SPod. So I'm going to put a little bit of extra protection on it because I'm going to route it underneath the winch bracket and come out and follow the two other cables, same as the fog lights. We've mounted the lights. It doesn't interfere with the winch, and I don't want to run any cables to where it would interfere with the winch.
You through down there yet?
It is. Yep.
Too far?
No, I've got it. Okay, so we've run the armoured cable in underneath the light, underneath the winch. We connected them both with a bit of tape, and we're going to run some armoured cable in.
Sit right there.
Right up into the SwitchPod. Right, so we've run the two cables inside this armoured cabling cover thingy, and we've taped it all the way up just so we can make sure it stays intact. And it's protected against mud, grime, weather around the back of there.
That split loom looks good.
And we've cut it a little bit off down here and put a loom in there and just connected it up here. So it should all protect it. Right, and we're going to run it now to the SPod.
Hola.
Now we're just trying to feed the damn wire up these holes. Oh, we can see some. Right, we managed to run the wire against the wall of the fender, through and behind, and come up through the hole here of the SPod, but we're going to have to feed it probably back down again now to get back up here. But it looks like we've got just enough wire now, having cut off the end of this wire, or the furthest light is here, so it's probably just enough cable. We left 6" left at the relay just in case we want to use a relay for something else in future. So there is enough cable to run it through underneath, up the wall and to here, leaving me just enough cable. This is the nearer light, we'll probably have to end up trimming a bit of this off anyway. So we just need to now connect it to the SPod and give it a test. Very smart. Go on.
Aye.
Well, we're at it. Let's look at the hood here. Show you what I've done. So I've put the SPod in there, put the ARB twin compressor, and put the manifold on as well at the back. So if I go to the air lockers, the ARB air lockers, the manifold's already in, ready to go. Got a different air box because it's got the snorkel on. The snorkel runs down underneath into the fender. That's the rugged ridge snorkel, and then we've got the Genesis dual battery, which is the 2 Odyssey batteries on top of it, and that's a pretty neat unit, so I never need to worry now about the battery power. Just a quick intro of what's under the hood, or bonnet as we would say in England.
0.6 Pentastar.
Right, so we've just changed the fuse. So switch 2 is the one I used. So I changed the fuse to a 30 amp fuse because the 30 amp fuse what came with the light system. So I've just upgraded from a 15 amp to a 30 amp. Right, that's a wrap for this video. Thanks for joining us if you watched the way through. If you've got the same lights as me, it's quite a simple fit. Again, just didn't need the harness. I've got the SwitchPod, so if you've got some kind of switch accessory, you can lose the harness, just use the wires to it because it's got its own relays built in. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you liked it, like and subscribe, all that business, and until the next one, see you there.
See you there.